Friends, Befi, Bank Employees Federation of India, has a couple of days back sent a letter to the Secretary DFS requesting them to take necessary steps for updation of pension and family pension to bank retirees immediately. The letter has been written in the backdrop of the approval given by DFS for implementing the 11 bipartite settlement signed on 11 November 2020. In the letter addressed to the Chief Executive Indian Banks Association, DFS has advised IBA to submit financial implications and liabilities in respect of family pension and employees' contribution under the new pension scheme. We know that the IBA since last 1 year had been informing the unions and associations that the matter of pension updation or revision had been referred to Government of India. But now, given the DFS letter, we have to understand that more time will be required for its approval. In addition, different amounts are being mentioned as cost requirement for enhancement of family pension to 30% without ceiling. The amount ranges from Rs 9,000 crore to Rs 20,000 crore, though the IBA had never shared the details with UFBU officially. As the amount will be provided from individual banks' balance sheet, Befi feels that all the stakeholders, including the unions and associations, have the right to be informed regarding the exact requirement for pension updation. It may be recalled that Befi had on 27th October sent a letter to Finance Secretary regarding the issue of non-revision of pension scheme of bank officers and employees. In their letter, they had pointed out that pension for bank employees was introduced as per agreement dated 29th October 1993 and implemented according to Bank Employees Pension Regulations 1995. In the agreement dated 29th October 1993, there was a clause that provisions will be made inter alia for updation of pension and family pension on lines as are in force in Reserve Bank of India. But surprisingly, this particular clause regarding updation did not find a place in the regulation when it was gazetted on 29 September 1995. In spite of unambiguous understanding for updation of pension reached in agreement, bank pensioners are denied revision of pension because the regulation was framed leaving behind the understanding reached on 29 October 1993. In other words, this conflicting position between the agreement and the pension regulation notified is the main reason for denial of revision of pension for the bank pensioners. Otherwise, the pension of the bank employees should also have been revised in line with the pension updation in RBI. In the latest letter sent by Befi to DFS, they have pointed out that in the matter of family pension, which was agreed in principle by IBA almost a year ago, the DFS has now advised IBA to submit detailed proposal along with the financial implications and liabilities. It is to be appreciated that the spouses of the deceased bank retirees drawing a paltry amount of family pension are waiting eagerly with desperate need of increase in the amount. Therefore, approval for enhancement should not be delayed any further. During the wage negotiation talks, the IBA had confirmed with UFBU that actuarial calculation had been undertaken in this regard, but did not share the same with the negotiating unions or associations. Therefore, Befi is requesting DFS to share the actuarial calculations with unions and associations because different amounts are appearing in different media as the costing requirement. Moreover, the banking fraternity have been demanding for revision updation of pension since quite a long time, as it was never revised since introduction of the scheme in 1995. During the negotiations for the 11th bipartite settlement, the issue was discussed on several occasions, but IBA was never positive to take it forward. The Ministry of Finance approved pension updation for retirees of Reserve Bank of India last year, and this had created lots of hope in the minds of other bank retirees. The Honorable Union Minister of Finance had recently acknowledged that this legitimate issue of bank employees are pending since long. Hence, pension of bank retirees formulated as per RBI pension scheme requires to be revised as per RBI pattern implemented last year. So, Befi urge upon DFS to take necessary initiatives for revision or updation of pension in RBI pattern. Befi, though one of the constituents of VFBU, is only a minor union. It cannot boast of the same clout ABA or IBOC is wielding among the trade unions in the banking sector. They are not even recognized union in most of the banks. But what is important now is keeping up the issue live and continuing exerting of pressure on the authorities till the long pending demand of the pensioners are achieved. Now that the 11th bipartite settlement has been implemented and many banks have already started disbursing salary as per the latest settlement, the unions and associations need to concentrate on achieving updation of pension for the suffering bank pensioners. And also, the government should stop turning a blind eye to the sufferings of thousands of bank pensioners and family pensioners when even the Supreme Court has ruled that pension is deferred wage payable to a retiree and it is the statutory responsibility cast on the employer. So good luck bank pensioners. Thank you.